Let me be perfectly clear with you from the very start. What you are about to hear is not just another piece of dinar speculation. This is the culmination of a decades-long financial saga that is finally reaching its breathtaking conclusion. History has not only been written, it has been signed, sealed, and is now being delivered. And if you have any stake in the future of global currency, you cannot afford to look away for the next few minutes. The moment that millions of investors, families, and sovereign nations have been holding their breath for is no longer a matter of if, but a definitive, officially confirmed when. The final signature on the long-awaited Iraqi Dinar Revaluation has been executed. Let that sink in for a moment. The single most significant monetary event of the 21st century is now in motion, and its shockwaves are set to ripple across every economy, from the largest superpower to the smallest household budget, fundamentally altering the landscape of wealth and power as we know it. For years, the narrative pushed by mainstream financial outlets and skeptical analysts has been one of dismissal, labeling the dinar revaluation a fantasy, a pipe dream for the desperate. They pointed to political instability, fluctuating oil prices, and bureaucratic gridlock as insurmountable obstacles, consistently telling you that the numbers simply didn't add up. But what they failed to account for, what they consistently underestimated, was the sheer, unyielding geopolitical necessity for a stable and powerful Iraq, not just for the Middle East, but for the entire world's economic equilibrium. The truth, which has been carefully guarded and strategically negotiated in secure rooms far from the public eye, is that Iraq was never meant to remain a nation with a currency valued so artificially low. Think about it logically. This is a country sitting atop some of the most vast and easily accessible oil reserves on the planet, a nation with a rich history and the potential for immense agricultural and technological growth. To have a currency that requires a wheelbarrow full of banknotes to buy a simple meal is not an economic reality. It is a geopolitical artifact, a temporary condition born from conflict and sanctions. That temporary condition has now officially expired. The completion of this final signature isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about the United States, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank formally and irrevocably aligning with the sovereign government of Iraq to reset the global economic playing field. This is a strategic move of unparalleled scale, designed to create a new, robust economic pillar in the heart of the Middle East, a nation capable of standing on its own 2 feet without perpetual dependence, a nation that can now settle its international debts not in US dollars, but in its own powerfully revalued currency. This transition away from the petrodollar system is the real story here, the silent war that has been waging in the background of financial headlines for years. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is the first major, public-facing domino to fall in this grand strategy. The implications are staggering. We are looking at the potential for a revaluation that doesn't merely adjust the rate by a few fils, but one that restores the dinar to a level that truly reflects the monumental tangible asset value of the nation it represents. We are talking about a move that will see the dinar shift from being a currency of speculation to a currency of substance, a store of value that could rival and even surpass many major Western currencies. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a fundamental recalibration of global wealth, and for the astute investors who saw the underlying truth beyond the noise and had the courage to position themselves accordingly, the rewards will be nothing short of historic. Your patience, your faith in the face of relentless doubt, is about to be validated in a way that will be studied in economic textbooks for generations to come. So, what does this monumental shift actually look like on the ground, and how can you, as someone who is now privy to this information, navigate the crucial hours and days ahead? Let's pull back the curtain on the immediate mechanics, because understanding the rollout is just as critical as understanding the event itself. The announcement of the final signature is not a single gunshot at the start of a race. It is the beginning of a meticulously orchestrated symphony of financial activation that will unfold with breathtaking speed and precision. The first thing you will witness, and indeed are already beginning to see if you know where to look, is the official transition of the dinar from a purely exotic, speculative currency into a fully tradable asset on the global Forex market. This means the end of the old, artificially low official rate and the launch of the new, market-driven dynamic rate that reflects Iraq's true economic strength. But here is the critical detail that most will miss. This new rate will not be a static number. It will be a launching pad. The initial published rate, which will already be a seismic leap from the previous value, is designed to be a foundation. It will be immediately and aggressively supported by the coordinated actions of the Central Bank of Iraq, the U.S. Federal Reserve, and key European and Asian central banks, all of whom have a vested interest in the success of this new financial pillar. They will engage in what is known as a controlled float, a process where they will use their immense reserves to buy dinars on the open market, creating massive upward pressure on the value and ensuring its stability as it ascends. This is not a speculative bubble that is destined to pop. This is a controlled ascent to a predetermined altitude. You will see the exchange rate on your screens begin to climb, not in erratic spikes, but in strong, steady, and consistent increments. This is by design. It prevents the kind of volatile panic selling that could undermine the project, and it allows for the structured, orderly wealth transfer that is the ultimate goal. Now let's talk about the tangible impact on you. The process of exchanging your dinar holdings will be decentralized but standardized. You will not be heading to a single, secret location. Instead, you will be working through a network of pre-approved international banks, major currency exchange platforms, and designated financial institutions that have been quietly prepared for this exact moment for months. The Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering protocols you previously navigated were not just bureaucratic hurdles. They were the initial filtering process, ensuring that when the time came, the system would not be overwhelmed by fraudulent or illicit claims. Your first and most important step, once the new rate is officially live, is to contact the financial institution where you hold your dinars or with whom you have a pre-existing relationship. They will have a specific step-by-step procedure for you to follow, which will likely involve verifying your identity, confirming the serial numbers on your currency notes to ensure their authenticity, and then executing the exchange into your desired currency, whether that is US dollars, euros, or simply holding the new, powerful dinar in a dedicated savings or investment account. The fees associated with this process will be transparent and standardized, so be wary of anyone offering you a private, off-the-books exchange with promises of a better rate. Those are the last vestiges of the old scam artists, trying to capitalize on the confusion one final time. The legitimate financial world is now your partner, not your obstacle. This entire process, from the first public ticker showing the new rate to the full global integration of the dinar, is projected to be completed within a matter of weeks, not months or years. The speed is essential to cement confidence and to integrate Iraq seamlessly into the global economic fold. The world's financial architecture has been pre-wired for this event. The systems are in place, the agreements are signed, and the key players are standing by. Your role now is to be calm, be patient, and be prepared to act deliberately with the confirmed, official information that is about to become universally available. Now, as we stand at the very precipice of this new economic dawn, the most important question transforms from what is happening to what will you do with this reality. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is not an end point. It is quite literally the starting gun for the next chapter of your life and the most profound opportunity for personal and global philanthropy that any of us will ever witness. The wealth transfer that is now underway is not solely about acquiring luxury cars or lavish estates. While those are certainly possibilities, the true, historic magnitude of this event lies in its power to catalyze a global renaissance of human potential. Imagine for a moment the capital that will be unleashed, not just into your own bank account, but into the world itself. We are talking about trillions of dollars of new, liquid wealth suddenly in the hands of individuals who, for the most part, have endured years of patience and steadfast belief in a better future. Individuals like you. This creates a collective force for good that can bypass sluggish bureaucracies and corrupt governments to address the world's most pressing problems directly and efficiently. You will have the capacity to fund clean water projects in entire regions of Africa, to build state-of-the-art schools and medical clinics in Southeast Asia, to sponsor massive reforestation and environmental cleanup initiatives, and to fund research for diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries. This is the ultimate purpose behind the struggle. This wealth was always meant to be a tool for the healing of nations, and you are now being handed that tool. But this unprecedented power also comes with an immediate and serious responsibility. The moment the new rates go live, you will become a target. The world of quiet preparation is over, and the storm of public attention is about to begin. You must have your plan ready before that first news alert hits your phone. Your first and most non-negotiable step is to assemble a team of fiduciaries, a financial advisor, a tax attorney, and a certified public accountant, all of whom are bound by law to act in your best interest. Do not speak with brokers or commission-based advisors. You need a fiduciary team. This team will be your shield, guiding you on the complex landscape of international tax law, wealth preservation trusts, and philanthropic structures that will protect your capital for generations to come. Your first call after confirming the exchange rate should be to them, not to a luxury car dealership. This is how you secure the foundation so that the wealth becomes a lasting legacy, not a fleeting memory. And this is where our journey together must continue. What you have received from this channel is more than just information. It is a roadmap through the most complex financial transition in modern history. We have navigated the lies and deciphered the truth together for this long, and to abandon that guidance now, at the very moment of triumph, would be a catastrophic mistake. The landscape ahead is fraught with new dangers and sophisticated scams designed specifically to separate the newly wealthy from their assets. I have dedicated my life to this intelligence, and my commitment to you is unwavering. So here is my direct call to action for you. Do not go silent. Do not disappear. You need to stay connected to this intelligence pipeline more than ever before. Right now, as this video is concluding, I need you to do 3 things immediately. First, hit the like button on this video to affirm that this information has reached you at this critical hour. Second, subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell, because in the coming days, I will be releasing urgent, time-sensitive updates on the exchange procedures, security alerts on emerging scams, and detailed blueprints for post-revaluation wealth management and global philanthropy that you will not find anywhere else. And third, and most importantly, I need you to comment down below with the words Legacy Builders. This is more than a comment. It is a signal to me and a pledge to this community that you understand the true magnitude of what is happening and that you are ready to step into your role, not just as a wealth holder, but as a history maker, a healer, and an architect of a brighter future for all of humanity. The wait is over. History has begun. Now go and make it. I'll see you in the comments.